What's up? Hello. We're vibing. We're vibing good. Let me just check the audio, make sure everything sounds good. Hello. Sounds good enough to me, you know what? Sounds good enough to me. Hey, welcome. We're vibing. Where's the game? Hello, Streamlabs? Streamlabs, where is game? Hello, game? There, game here. Game there. By the way, I changed the chat thingy. You may see that it's different now. I don't know why Ikaro's name is like to the side. Weird. I just didn't like how on the setting I was using, I couldn't see anyone's names. They were all like incomprehensibly small because I don't stream in 1080p because God, Germany doesn't have internet. We don't have internet here. We have every modern civility, every fruit of modernity exists in this country. Except for 1080p internet. Broadband internet, not a thing. Not here. Where's the gay? Dude, the gay everywhere. The gay is everywhere. It's within you, it's within me. There is no straight. I don't believe there's a single straight person on the goddamn planet. And you cannot convince me otherwise. If you're straight, you're not. I actually have the power to make everyone gay. This is a truth. You can fact check this actually. My existence will turn people gay. Are we willing to learn sleep powder over hypnosis? We can't use it on grass types, but I think that's worth it. Okay, let me also quickly just make sure that I've got the Pokédex here active, just for like... And I kind of wish that I could like go into this menu and just like look at specifically the Pokemon I own to see like when they evolve and if it's worth it to even evolve them, you know what I mean? Like I could check. Level 24, Jesus. Because I want to check if it's worth delaying evolution. So I'm just quickly looking through it. Starly is level 14. Do we learn anything important? Only a Starly. Final Gambit, but that's meh. Krogunk, I believe, has no reason to be delayed. Not that we can even evolve it right now. And then here we got Salandit, which doesn't evolve until like way fucking later. Dude, we actually got like fuck all, I swear to God. These encounters are so dog shit. We didn't get a single good Pokemon in this entire goddamn run. This is truly just vibes. It's all vibes. There's nothing else. Yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can get this, but I do kind of just want to reset for better encounters because these are truly god awful. Well, actually, they might not even be that bad. It's just that I don't like them. There's a lot of Pokemon in here that, quite frankly, I'm just not a fan of. We can get rid of Tackle here. It's completely worthless. But, like, our Ivies are kind of terrible across the board. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this run. No good abilities, just no good nothings. No ground type. Wait, did we get a ground type? I think we actually do have a Tympole. We do. Okay, never mind. We do have a Tympole. Sure, let's get Metal Claw. It's better than Pound. But yeah, like I said, I don't... How mad would people get if I just reset this run just completely and just said fuck it? Hoi hoi. I did promise to keep this one going. I just don't want to keep wiping to Brawly. That's kind of the thing, is like... I don't like constantly dying to Brawly. It's not fun. And you kind of need like decent encounters to do him deathless, and if you don't do him deathless, then your run's already kind of getting fucked. Let's get rid of Mud Slap. It's just less useful than Mud Shot. I couldn't I? Okay, let me just reassess my encounters here. Let's just like completely go through them and see if it's worth resetting. So, honestly, Execute, I'm a massive fan of this thing. You watch Ironmon streams? Dude, I do not fathom how people do Ironmon streams. I do not fathom it. Doesn't make sense to me. And also, like, actually this thing's kind of decent. It has shit special attack, but like, Execute's just a good encounter. Krogunk's nice. This one's minus attack, so it's kind of mid. This Tympole is honestly kind of fine. It's slow. This Houndour is fine. It's really slow and plus attack. And it also has early bird instead of Unnerve. Prince Plup's fine. Zero special attack hurts. This thing was okay, but the low speed also kind of hurts here. So landed. People tell me this thing is good. I fucking hate it, man. I hate this thing so much. It doesn't do anything until it evolves, and then the only thing I got with it was like the Togekiss frag on the first rival fight. Awful. I hate this thing. I would rather have a bug. This thing, garbage. You can see terrible speed, terrible attack, because of the minus nature. This thing is just a bad encounter in general. Pancham is like the worst fighting type you can get here. The female gender evolutions, they're turned off. You can get a male and a female Combi, and they both evolve. Same as Solan did. That would be really stupid. I'm not gonna lie, if that was the case, I would just straight up clause that I reset it until I get a female one. Also, I swear to God, I have never had a good Horsey. Not one. I get it in every run. It's always minus speed or minus special attack, with one of those stats being terrible or both of them. Not one good Horsey. Actually fucking awful. And this is the first, well, not good, but okay, Nibble or Trudel I've gotten. So, because it's the first one that has shell armor. I've gotten this thing 4 times. This is the first one with shell armor. All the other ones for tough, what is it, tough jaw? Strong jaw, no. Yeah, tough claws and strong jaw, those are 2. Yeah. It's kind of cringe. But you know what? I'm really tired and I don't feel like I have the skill to continue this run. Also, I just kind of want to vibe today. I don't want to plan difficult fights. I just kind of want to get encounters and have fun. I'm not going to stream for long. It's 10 p.m. almost. I got home late today. I didn't get much done. You know what? Fuck it. We're resetting. Wait, didn't I make a save state? Didn't I do that? I think I did. Yeah, I made a save state here so that we don't have to do all this shit over again, yeah. We can just go get our starter. Alright. We're in attempt... Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't sleep. I don't sleep until 1 a.m. 2 a.m. usually. It's fine. I like this time slot. I like streaming at this time. I also have not gotten a nickname theme. The last nickname theme I had in my head was just... Back to Truck. I love trucking, dude. Truck is my favorite Pokemon. What's a good nickname theme for this run? What are we nicknaming? I can never get a good one. I guess we could do food. I've never done food or dinosaurs. I do like dinosaurs. Do I want to do Piplup again? The Piplup run was every Piplup run I've had was kind of cursed so far. I don't think I've had a good one. Turtwig's my go-to, and the last Chimchar run I did was the first one which died. So... honestly, Piplup just kind of sucks. I've looked through, encounters and shit, and, what it does. Piplup just doesn't do anything. I fail to see when this thing... when does this thing pop off is my question. I do like dinosaurs. I just need to come up with enough dinosaur names. Okay, you know what? Fuck it, let's do dinosaurs, and let's take this Chimchar here. Let's see if it's good. Let's see if this is a good Chimchar. Modest nature... It would be cringe to reset, we'll take it. It's fine, you know what? It has good attack EV. The low special... It's fine. This thing is fine. I honestly just, don't know. Is there, a random dinosaur generator? Is that a thing? Random dinosaur name generator. Because, off the top of my head, I just won't be able to come up with enough dinosaur names. I know a few of them, but they're all, Latin, so... There's only so much I can do. No, I don't want, my month or name. I just want, just give me dinosaur names. Oh, you know what? This would be a lot of effort. I could just make up dinosaur names with, Latin phrases and Latin terms. Nah, that's too much fucking work. You know what? What if I just do Pokemon names like I usually do them? I just do stupid things that the Pokemon is, kind of vibing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take it as it is. For my next run, I will come up with a good name. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know how many more runs I'll actually do with this game. This game is very fun, but I feel like I've kind of hit the roadblock of, like, I don't know if I'm good enough at Nuzlocks to, like, get much further in this game. For example, like, the next roadblock I have is, so 17, 19, yeah, it's fine. The next roadblock I have is, Norman. I've never made it to Norman. And considering how fucking long it took me to just make it to Watson, like, honestly, I just don't know if I'm good enough at the game. Every fight takes so much planning and there's so much you can overlook. I don't have, like, the hours in Nuzlocke, like, just over the years to where I think I can, like, comfortably get to this game's conclusion, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh my god, okay. Fine, we're embering. If you want to be all... Can you not, please? Hey, can you not? Can you please not? Thank you. Gonna have to reset right away. Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's too loud. Hold on, let me test that. It's very loud in my ears. Right away. Is the music too loud? It sounds fine, actually. Okay, I'll just turn my headphones down. Sure. That's what I'll do. Because, I've moved a lot closer to my microphone. I'm no longer, like, making the microphone... It's a touch loud? Alright, let's make it a little bit quieter then. It is also that this particular song is very loud. So... once this song is over, it's probably gonna be a little bit better. I need to find some more consistent stream music. I just, like, put up, like, some Pokemon radio thing. And then just, like, deal with that. I'm just like you. Oh my god. Wow. I'm just like you. Wee. Alright, it's encounter time. It's time for encounters. Time to do encounters. What are we hoping for here? I like Temple. That is so awful. That is... I'm also... Honestly, if this thing kills me, I'm fine with it. Jesus Christ. Finneon is like the... This thing doesn't do anything. Just fish. I've had this thing once and I thought it was actually kind of decent. And then I was like, okay, now that I know that, what are the other encounters in this patch of water? And all of them are better. Every single one of them, like, does stuff. This thing barely has a use for... Water Veil. Wow. Actually, I was like, you know, oh my god. Actually, you know, I take it. Yeah, I take it back. Okay, fucking. I take it back. Listen, I take it back. You give me a 31 speed, 30 special attack fish. I will take it. I will take it. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about Finneon. The reason why people say it's garbage is because it has terrible stats, like actually god-awful stats. Can I put those stats on screen somehow? Is that like something I can show? I don't know. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, Finneon's a neat design, but like, yeah, look at this. These stats are like terrible. These are awful and garbage, and I hate them. However, what this thing does do is it evolves to level 20, which is before... It's before Brawly, and it learns Gust. So you get kind of fully evolved stats before Norman and a flying type move. Not to say that this thing is good, but I guess it functions kind of similarly to Remoraid, where like it's a Pokemon that's kind of decent early and you're willing to sacrifice later on. It just sucks because the alternatives are Masquerain, which quite frankly, I've not found a use for. People always hype up Masquerain for me, like, oh, Masquerain's so good. I've not gotten a use for it. This, I'm pretty sure, is bad. But the Rad 101, all the encounters are bad. There's not a single good Pokemon here, so it's fine. Yeah, like... I don't know. I don't understand the Masquerain hype. Masquerain just seems kind of bad. It has Intimidate. You can delay it for Sticky Webs, but like, people say use it for Norman. I don't know where the fuck I would use it on Norman. Everything that Norman has Rock-type moves. Like, you can't send it in on Norman ever. It's like impossible. I don't get it. Surskits? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Seedot? Really? Really? Did they buff this? I don't think this was buffed. I think this is just Seedot. Oh my god, okay. If these other two encounters are garbage, we're resetting. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not playing with a Seedot. I'm not that desperate. I'm pretty sure this thing, like literally actually does nothing. I'm not being facetious. I'm pretty sure it like it gets bite early on, and then you need to wait for Watson for that thing to evolve to get a Leaf Stone. And I'm not doing that. I need a grass type. That's the only grass type you get for like the entire early game. Hamilton is nice. It has Intimidate. Okay. C-Dot will conquer the Elite Four. Yeah, totally. Trust. Did they change C-Dot at all? Hold on, let me quickly check Route 102 here. Can you get in the fucking ball, please? Jesus. C-Dot evolves at level 14. Do you want to delay this? Major Power Synthesis Explosion. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So not only does this thing... You want to actually like fucking avoid evolving this so you get Synthesis, because otherwise this thing is just complete dog shit. And yeah, it needs a Leaf Stone to evolve. Oh my god. And this fucker won't... Can you get in the Pokeball? Get in the ball. Thank you. You will now get in the ball. But yeah, this is not looking like winners right now. This is looking like not winners. Welcome to the team dog. Lowercase. Very important. Alright, let's see how badly we got screwed here. Okay, it's actually a fine... I mean, it's still, you know, it's still Lopunny. It's a decent it's still Lopunny. Early Bird sucks. Chlorophyll's better. Why are these stats actually like kind of fire? Hold on. Ah, man, these are like decent stats. Am I really gonna do this? Am I actually gonna walk around without a grass type? Okay, Nuzleaf gets Fake Out at level 14, so you actually really want to... You don't want to wait for Synthesis. Synthesis sucks anyway. You get Fake Out, you get Razor Leaf. Wait, isn't it like a fucking... What are the C-Dot stats? Ah, it's a special attacking C-Dot. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm gonna just do... We do a little bit of resetting. That's okay. It's totally okay. Maybe my monkey runs... Maybe I'm just destined to be a Turtwig runner. Maybe I just won't ever get a good monkey run. Maybe that's what this is. That might just be the thing here. Actually, let's just check if this monkey is awful or not. Okay, you are minus speed. Okay, yeah, no. I'm pretty sure minus speed monkey is like genuinely a death sentence. Like at that point it just does nothing. Because its speed is like very, very specifically tailored. At least it's from what I've seen from like other runners. Don't quote me on that though. Can you give me the summary please? Okay. Hey, there we go. Now that's a monkey right there. Neutral, 31 special attack for me to attack. Hey, this is a monkey. You actually do want, by the way, you want this to be able to do special attacks. I said this before, but like this might look like a physical attacker, but in Nuzlocke, any mix attacker you can get is worth their salt. Because, you know, usually they have pretty diverse move pools. And remember, you don't get EVs in this game, so having like mixed stats is not nearly as much of like a detriment because you don't have to invest in anything. Okay, I named you Monkey last time. This time you are gonna be Ape. Ape. Oh, you know, what if I take names from Pokemon and turn them into like regular like human names? That could be like a thing I could do. Instead of naming it Ape, I name it Abe. I guess that's not really like the name of Chimchar, is it? No, there's no EVs. This game has EVs completely turned off, which I absolutely adore. No, I think it's great. It's one of the best changes. It's a change that a lot of ROM hacks nowadays make, and I think it is amazing. I think it's so much fun. It completely rebalances the game, especially for someone like me who is like more of a competitive, or used to be more of a competitive player. It makes you appreciate some Pokemon a lot more than you usually would. Enemies get max IVs, but enemies also are forced to work by a specific AI that you can completely, like, abuse. Like that I think is okay. Because you do want some variance in your encounters. I don't think that that's like a wrong thing to want or to like expect. The thing that I don't like is that with EVs, two things happen, right? There's two things that happen. One, it makes certain Pokemon completely useless, mainly defensive Pokemon. Because offensive Pokemon, you want to invest in two things: their offensive stat and speed. Defensive Pokemon, you want to invest in, ideally, both defenses and HP, which is never worth it, so you do one defensive stat and HP. Which means that defensive Pokemon automatically have less utility than offensive Pokemon. It also means that the entire game becomes just about like quickly killing your opponent. There's not really a lot of like switching and pivoting you can do, when every Pokemon you switch in will take 70% damage. Because everything has like max attack EVs, you know? That's a good encounter. Like the EVs just kind of ruin the game balance, assuming that opponents have them. I'm assuming here that like this is a ROM hack that's made for difficulty and both you and your opponents get EVs. In that case, the balance becomes completely off for Nuzlocking. Again, it's like for this specific purpose. But the other thing that it does is, let's also assume here that these EVs are changeable, right? Like you can change these like in the menu, you don't have to grind for them, because obviously no one likes grinding. The thing that then does is it means that you're adding, I'm gonna call it feature creep, right? Radical Red is a good example of this. In Radical Red, you have EVs, you have Nature Mints, you have, I'm pretty sure you can control your Pokemon's IVs, you have Mega Stones. Like, you essentially have control of every aspect of your team. Like, all of it. You can control everything on your team. Which seems like it would be pretty cool, initially. Until you realize that it means that every fight is designed to such a challenge that if you do the thing that Nuzlockers do, which is, you know, plan every fight, like you look at every fight and you plan it to the best possible extent, then it means that you will have to spend not just the time planning, but also taking into account all of these options. You don't just sit there and think, okay, which of my Pokemon can switch into this Pokemon and take a hit? You have to also think, okay, what amount of EVs do I need to invest so that this Pokemon can take this hit? And it just gives you so much more so many more options, which Gossifleur, hell yeah, I've been wanting to get this again for ages. Anyway, it gives you way too many options. I've had this problem while playing Prismatic Moon. Like, before every difficult fight, you're sitting there for like an hour, not just not just like planning the fight, but also just like resetting your EVs, just looking at way too many things. It takes too long. It's too much brain stuff. They're like, feature creep is a genuine problem, in my opinion. Also, don't ask me what I'm doing with nicknames here. I'm just kind of like, I'm just doing things here. Gossifleur I've had in my very first run of this game, and it was so incredible. You will see when I start using it, assuming this thing isn't like literally the worst. This thing, I used it so badly in my first run, but now that I know more about this game, how to use it and like how the game works, oh my god, it's such a high value encounter. Ponyta, that's fine. We already have a fire type. We would have preferred Growlithe here, but I guess, you know, Ponyta can be useful. The thing is with EVs, like, I like EVs conceptually, as in for single player game, right? Like for Pokemon, oh, that was too much damage, that was crit range. For like Pokemon the video game as it's played by most people, I think EVs are extremely smart, because it means that Pokemon get stronger passively, and you will generally have an advantage over your opponents, assuming you are on the same level. So in that context, I think they're really cool. But in the context of Nuzlocks, if you're playing a regular game, they just add to the grind, which means that when I'm playing regular Nuzlocke, which I haven't done in ages, I just tend to ignore them. I just tend to not care about EVs because I think it makes the game unfun. Or if it's a more difficult game, I'm forced to sit there on Route 1. Because the thing is, if you're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, you know, you don't want to overlevel. How do you farm EVs? Well, you go to Route 1 where nothing gives you experience, and you sit there killing Pidoof for like an hour, which is just not fun. These are some low chance encounters. We're getting some weirdo, some wacko stuff here. Kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. Okay. You know what? I'm willing to see where this goes. Even if these are shit IVs, I'm gonna take these. Because these encounters are very, very interesting. So, yeah, let's see where that goes. But yeah, no, I am very happy with EVs being gone. IVs, they make less of a difference than I often make it out to be. In the beginning, I'll reset for IVs, but like very rarely will IVs actually matter like a ton. IVs do matter, don't get me wrong, but like only when like you're talking about like hyper-optimized games like this. Other than that, they're like minor differences. The big thing is natures. Those are like the biggest thing on your Pokemon usually. Unless you have like genuine like a phone number, like EVs or IVs. I just don't want to spend every fucking reset grinding EVs for like 15 hours. It's not fun. Anyway, we have neutral nature with poison touch. That's not great. It's not great, but attack and speed are like fine. It's you can take it. This thing's IVs don't super matter. Circumvent that only make only trainers give EVs make success. That's fair. I could see that. The problem is also that by making it that way, you are kind of forcing people into not changing their team. This is an issue I have, or not an issue, it's something I see people do with regular Nuzlocke. So this is a pretty good Pokemon, 26 attack, 22 speed. Special attack might matter a little bit, defense doesn't really matter. Chlorophyll, I don't think we get Serene Grace on this, do we? I'm pretty sure Serene Grace is hidden ability, yeah. Serene Grace is hidden ability. Gossifleur, timid, it's fine. The speed doesn't really matter, this thing is like slow as shit. Good special attack, good HP, decent defenses, this is amazing. This is exactly what you want. The only way this could be better is like plus special attack or plus defense nature. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Flame body. This thing's kind of garbage, but Ponytail doesn't really ever come in that handy anyway. And... okay. It's not synchronized. Oh, that's what I was hoping for synchronized. Synchronized Pokemon can be really useful. Synchronizing plus attack on stuff can be insanely useful, but yeah, this is... I don't know how useful this is gonna be. Not gonna lie, this might be kind of cringe. But I've never used it, so it's gonna be interesting to check. Anyway, make stats boost. Yeah, like here's the thing. Like if you make it free, like I said, if you do the thing where you can reset EVs just like in a menu or whatever, then you have that feature creep problem where like then fights need to be designed around the idea that you can completely change your EVs, because if you don't design fights around that, they become way too easy. Like EVs make the game extremely easy if it's not planned around. So it forces you to plan for like 1+ hour for every fight, which is already an issue in this game in my opinion. This game already forces very, very long planning sessions, and that will only get exacerbated in those kinds of games. If you're making EVs a thing that you get from trainer battles, it means that you essentially can't use Pokemon you get in later routes. Because by that point, you've been using Pokemon from earlier routes that will have accrued just like baseline better stats. And if those Pokemon die, your run is basically over. Because you just will no longer be able to keep up with the Pokemon that your opponents will be using. Let's get rid of Growl. I feel like Camouflage can be like maybe useful in some weird ass situation. Never mind, we want Razor Leaf. Immediately says no. I mean, that's the way it is now though. Like, individual mons are better or weaker than others. You can never have like an ideal run. Like, that's the way it is now. It also just like is a case of, like I said, the increased stats just make half the teams useless. Like half of all Pokemon become useless when they can get one-shot by a single move. The only way to circumvent that is if you're a ROM hack like Radical Red or Prismatic Moon, where you give the player access to essentially infinite, like, full, like, super battle items, I'm just gonna call it, like, items like Focus Sash, Choice Band, Choice Specs, Life Orb, like those kinds of things, so that you can switch in something frail and have it survive a single hit, and then it just sweeps, right? There's not really a middle ground here. I could see that. I don't know, like, I feel like it would be insanely difficult to make a ROM hack that gives EVs in a limited amount, but like doesn't balance the game around the idea that you need to have EVs. Because then the fights become too easy if you use Pokemon with EVs. Proper focusing. Okay, to be fair, that's a very different playstyle than what Nuzlockes have been like gearing towards, I guess. Most ROM hacks nowadays that are made like quote-unquote for Nuzlocking, like this game for example, you don't run with like one team. Like almost no fight are you going to be bringing like the same few Pokemon, because the idea is that your whole box needs to be important. It isn't like playing a regular Pokemon game where like you're doing a Nuzlocke and you're like you get like 6 Pokemon that you like and then you just never change them. No, in games like these, your box is entirely important. You need all of it. You need the whole thing. I can probably stay in here just trying to get a stomp off. Yeah, easy. Like, you cannot fuck around and find out and just like use one team. But if you're talking about like a more casual focused game that isn't meant to be like this Emerald Kaizo level insane mode hardcore Nuzlocke thing, because I know that a lot of ROM hacks has been getting towards that, and I am aware of the issue that it is what's the word? It is alienating the more casual Nuzlockers and the more casual Pokemon fans. Like, even this game, Run&Bun, if you're not Nuzlocking it, this still might be like a very unfun game to play for you. Just because the amount of difficulty that's in this game is just not really... I don't know, I don't want to say it's not fun for someone normal, quote-unquote, but I feel like most people just, like, wouldn't enjoy playing this game. And that's coming from someone who loves... Like, I love this game, and even I cannot make it past, like, Gym 3, right? Like... Or, well, I made it past Gym 3 once, but, like... This is not a game for people who enjoy a more casual Pokemon experience, which is... like 99.5% of all Pokemon players. So yeah, if you're talking about like a more casual experience that isn't made for Nuzlocking, where you're meant to have a more casual experience, but still like added difficulty, I think that kind of system could work. Make it so that Pokemon get like rewarded, that kind of thing. You could I don't know, at that point though, I feel like, because in my head, what I'm thinking is like, oh, this would make Pokemon that you get earlier on, like, better, right? Like, Pokemon that are... what's the word? Pokemon that just have, like, lower stats. You know, things like Rattata, Pidgey, like, early route Pokemon would become better from this. But realistically, you would just be pumping everything into your starter and then into your later Pokemon. So, maybe you could make some kind of system where the Pokemon that you... can give EVs to, that like they affect them differently. Like, I don't know, maybe some Pokemon just... You know how Pokemon have like different level up rates? Maybe it could be similar to that. I don't know. It's something to be thought about, I guess. This, by the way, this is why this Pokemon is insane. What you just saw happen there, that's Cotton Down. It's Gossiflor's signature ability. It's different from Cotton Spore or Cotton Touch. I forget one. There's... Sorry, Tangling Hair. Alone Ductrio's ability, where you make a Pokemon slower based on contact. This ability... oh, excuse me. This ability works on any damaging move. I believe it might even be just any hit. Okay, I thought this would do more damage. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, any hit against this Pokemon will lower everyone's speed on the field. It's not just the Pokemon that hit it. Every Pokemon. Which includes your partner. So if you're in a 2v2 battle, in a double battle, your partner Pokemon will also get slower. But it's still insane. Because Gossifleur is also really bulky. And grass types, if you know how to use them, don't have that many weaknesses. So you can really make use of this thing. Like, it can be insanely useful. It can be so, so good. I have always been wanting to use this more. Why am I leading with Deerling? That's kind of stupid. This is really dumb of me, but it's fine, I guess. Maybe we can just, like, kill this. Fairy Wind. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, nice kill. You could make it similar to Level Lock, EV Total Sun Threshold. I could see that. But then you're just pushing that problem off into the future, right? Where, like, you need to grind your Pokemon. I guess it depends on how you're doing EVs. By the end of the game, like, the whole, like, baseline stats being higher, actually, it's more of a problem early on, but it's also still a problem later. I don't know. I guess it's very much like a preference thing, I suppose. Very much depends on, like, who's playing the game. To me, I just don't really see much fun in it. Because, like, most games just take the approach of, like, I get EVs, my opponents don't, or both get EVs, and both of those just have so many issues unless you do a shit ton of balancing to, like, make it good. Playing rough should be fine here. And I think we outspeed this now. Yeah, we outspeed this. Yeah. I'm sure there's a way to make it work, but quite honestly, I've not seen one yet. I've not seen anyone make it work. There's too many things to consider. Excuse me. What do we want from this patch of grass? Krogunk is always nice to have. I would also like Surskit. Surskit will also be nice. Also, honestly, Lotad? Well, no. Yeah, I think Krogunk's the best encounter we can get here. What I really want is a flying type, but there's none in here. So let's hope we get something good here. Normally you want to delay this encounter for, like, the late game, but I'm not there yet. I need every encounter I can get in the early game. It is Lotad. Am I happy with that? Not really. Because I don't really... I have one water type, I guess. Okay, here's the thing, right? I am just not going to use this. Because the thing I've always done in the past was use Lotad. Which you're not really supposed to do. Because this thing gets a bunch of, like, really good moves if you delay its evolution for a while. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just not going to evolve this so that it can get Giga Drain, I think is the best one. And Fake Out. Those are the two moves, the two big moves we want. Let me actually just quickly check when it gets those, just so I know how to do this whole, like, delaying thing. So this thing gets Giga Drain at level 30, so we want to wait to evolve this until level 30, I suppose? Wait, but then we don't get Fake Out, do we? Oh, I guess we have to fucking scale for Fake Out, or is it like an evolution move? It might be an evolution move. Yeah. But you want to just not evolve until level 30, because otherwise you just do not get Giga Drain at all. Oh, you also don't get Scald until level 40. Okay, I guess we're just gonna, like, keep this in mind to see when we need this, when we need to, like, use it. Giga Drain, and as far as I know, is the big one. I've not seen people talk about delaying for Scald, so I don't know if that's a thing. But Scald is pretty useful. Scald's a really useful move. But we also need a Fake Out Pokemon, so let's see if we're gonna keep it or not. This encounter is pretty pivotal. Do you get any... You do get some legendaries, I believe. And I think they're even guaranteed encounters. I know that you can get you get an Urshifu, which I believe is coming to every Elite Four team I've ever seen. I think you can also get, like, Latias. Pseudo legendaries you can get some. I think I've seen people with Salamence and Tyranitar. This game has very, very varied encounters, especially in the late game. I've just never made it that far. But this game does have a lot of different encounters. Sizzlipede. fine, I suppose. I don't hate this Pokemon, it's fine. I just like... Man... Give me just one time. Just a single time, give me Scatterbug. Like, please. I want to see it once in my life. I see people talk about it, and it looks so fun, and it looks so cool. And I've never seen it. I've never seen it, it doesn't exist. I just want to see it. It's one of the very few Pokemon that gets Protect. It gets Compound Eyes, it gets Shield Dust when it evolves later. I just want to try it for once, man. I feel like this route here right now is the route where, like, you have, like, some of the most interesting encounters and I never get any of them. The name is gonna be Sis Pete. I don't know what I'm, like, doing with the nicknames right now. Like, I'm just, like, talking. So I just look at the name and then, like, spell it badly, I guess. I think Dragonite is an encounter, like, somewhere. I don't quite know. I don't actually watch that many, like, VODs of this game, so I don't actually know what's, like, available. That's a good Lotad. Low attack, it doesn't really matter because the only physical move you use is Fake Out. Speed's, like, meh, it's fine. Sizzlypete's good. It's a good Pokemon. It's just that I have had it 7 times. I always get it. And it's good. It always does a good job. But it's never... It's just never something new, I guess. And this thing is... pretty good? Minus speed sucks, but 27 attack is... like, this thing is a fucking offensive monster. Jesus, 27 attack plus attack nature? Holy. White Smoke, I think, is the worst of the 2 abilities, isn't it? Let me double check. Yeah, I think you want Flame Body on this usually. Yeah. That's still good. I'm pretty sure this is one of those where, like, the ability doesn't matter too much. It's not, like, super impactful. Oh yeah, and Lotads, you're just gonna stay in the box. You're gonna stay down here. Just abandoned for now, I guess. You know, I do like Sizzlipede. This was part of my my first run. Or was it my second? No, my first run. The reason I like this mostly is because it's an early Bug Bite Pokemon, and Bug Bite's pretty good in the early game. Can be very useful. Right, and it's time to get our sets exported. Because we need to do some calcing here. Alright. Not against the Krabby Trainer. The Krabby Trainer can go die. As in, we are going to kill it. We do need to make sure everyone has their Oran Berries, though, because otherwise we will die. This trainer's just a berry check. Every time. What does Natu actually, like, fucking do? Hold on. What are your moves? Peck, Nightshade, Confusion. With your plus attack nature. This thing's gonna be weird to use. I'm pretty sure this can evolve for Brawly though, so we might have like a Psychic type for it already. Who knows. Could be kinda cool, could be kinda cringe. Could be both. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. I'm probably just gonna go to Dooford. I'm just gonna get my Dooford encounters and then see from there. Like, I'm gonna end the stream after that is what I mean. I wanna do my funny, I do like Krabby. Why? Oh, right, because it's a killing move. If we're just going to Nata here, we should be fine, right? Why would it use Bind? I'm so confused. Just confusion, I guess. Nightshade might actually be more damage. We went here though. That was a crit. I like crab. I've had crab, I think, like literally just once in my life. And it was delicious. It was so good. It was like, I was catching the crab as well. So like I knew where the crab was from. Very good, very tasty. This might outspeed us now, so let's not risk it. Just go into Pony. And after this we have the stupid Dum-Dum trainer, also known as the Magikarp trainer. If it was stupid and dumb. I think some of the evolution levels were changed in this game. I don't actually know if you get Natu before Brawly, but let me double check. Yeah, level 22. You can get it before Brawly. It does require your rare candy though, so don't know if that's worth it. Depends on what we get. Ideally, I don't like using my rare candy on Brawly, but if I don't get a choice, then yeah, might just have to. What do we do against this guy? I guess I could just lead with Natu here. Or Pony, actually. Does Ponyta have Flame Body? It does. So we could potentially burn that Magikarp, that first one. Oh, hello. Oh, God, I get so yawny. I didn't take my caffeine today. Oh, we're faster than this. Wow. Okay. Kind of surprising. And get flame-bodied, idiot. Actual dumb. Actual stupid. This is always Hydro Pumping, I believe. We just go into Gossifleur. Yep. This has a Focus Sash, so we just Rapid Spin. Did we kill this with Magical Leaf? Yeah, we do. Break the Focus Sash so this doesn't go into Flail range. You'd be surprised. Natu doesn't have to stand up on its own, like it just needs to, like, be able to switch in and, like, do a one hit. It might not work against Brawly specifically, but, like, I guess also, because we also didn't get a second flying type. Yeah, I guess it depends. It depends on what we get in the next routes. If we get a good Seadra and potentially a good Dreadnought, then that changes the odds a little bit. Choodle is another Pokemon you can evolve for Brawly, and quite honestly, I would much rather have a Dreadnought than a Xatu. Because you can use rock types more efficiently for switching, like for pivoting. And it's extremely defensive, assuming this had shell armor. If it's not shell armor, it's way too vulnerable to crits. God, I'm so yawny today, I'm so sorry. Oh. I probably should have led with a different Pokemon, but this is probably fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. We can maybe just, like, flinch this or something. Or I'm very stupid. Okay, it's fine. Ember now might be more damage. Yeah, we actually hit it, and we got a crit. Wow. And Parrot, and we're now in crit range. Hey, we kill it, alright. Ponyta not taking any shit today. We don't have anything with poison moves, so what handles this the best, I guess? Let's just go into Sizzlipede. We'll just steal this thing's Oranberry while it, like, hits us or something. We could also Smoke Screen. We could be, like, kind of cringe. Let's try. Let's just Smoke Screen it. Never mind. Sizzpede is a simp. And gay. Gay simp. Couldn't be me. Could never be me. We might be in crit... I don't think we're in crit range, actually. We're fine. Yeah, we were fine. Dude, Sizzlipede does not want to play today, huh? Let's go Ape. Just Ember, I think. Try to get... Yeah, Burn's pretty nice here. You know, I think Xatu... It depends on what we get. This does at least give me one thing that I like. I won't have to debate what room I go into. Because there's sometimes, like, a debate for going into the Steven room in Granite Cave. For, whatchamacallit, for the Psychic type that's in there, but we already have a Psychic type now, so we can comfortably get either an Ice type or a Rock, Ground type, whatever, Steel type. So that's gonna be pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Don't you paraflinch me. Or flinch. Just don't do anything. I am in Stomp crit range now, even though we might outspeed, and I don't want to risk that, so let's not. Let's just not risk it. It's not worth it, even for a biscuit. Dude, no love. Deerling, no love. Alright, now it's time for the last fight of the day, I would say. because I am getting quite tired. And honestly, I kind of want to go help. I wasn't home all day today and most of yesterday. Kind of want to go play some Helldivers. They have made so many good changes with that game. They've rebalanced so many things in a good way that I just kind of want to play it. It's a good game. All right. Anyway, time for a little planning. It's not gonna take too much planning though, as far as I think. Let's go into the big calc screen. Carvana, does this get taken care of by you? Weirdly enough, yes. We're safe from Poison Fang. Let's see, if we rapid spin first, we'll be at +1, he's gonna hit us, he'll be at -1. Do we outspeed it, if that's the case? We don't. Okay, so that's not worth it. So we should just Magical Leaf, and then if that doesn't work, we like switch or something. So let's put Pecha Berry on Gossifleur. Let's put Oran Berry on probably just everyone else, I guess. Actually, we might want some Cherry Berries here. I think we want Cherry Berry on Natu. Yeah, Natu, and on Sizzlipede potentially. Actually, yeah, I think we want it on Sizzlipede as well. Actually, nah, not Ponyta. I think Ponyta's fine with it. So we do that to start with. Actually, does Steerling do this? Steerling actually does really well here as well, weirdly enough, yeah. Also not dead to crits. Oh, yeah, I forgot, Gossifleur's defenses are kind of shitty before it evolves. It actually becomes, it gets like way better defenses. Listen, I've just been using the Punisher, I've just not noticed the difference, okay? I just don't get the armor penetration, which is fine. But yeah, we just do this. If this doesn't work, we switch into, I don't know, Monkey. Well, Monkey dies here if we do that. Yeah, it's actually a bit tricky if we don't kill this. If we don't kill this, how do we kill it then? Because we're not guaranteed to. Do we have any guaranteed kill here? We do. Well, no, because then we died of this here. It's a bit tricky. Wait, hold on. We outspeed this. Yeah, Deerling literally outspeeds this by 1 speed point, so this is actually an amazing opener for us. Krogunk, we can just switch into this thing, take the Fake Out, Bug Bite, take the Salak Berry away, and then like, kill it with Ember or something, doesn't really matter. We can switch into Natu, I guess, just one-shot it as well. That also works, I guess. Actually, that works way better, why don't we just do that? Switch into Natu, one-shot. And then for this thing, we can just use, like, any of our other Pokemon, yeah. Alright, this fight looks pretty easy, or this is actually a pretty simple fight. Yeah, lead with Deerling, that's kind of all we need to do. The rest we can just like vibe out. Hello, Aquagrunt, first boss fight of the game who I've seen wipe some of my friends. Let's start with a good old Razor Leaf. Oh yeah, it's alright, it uses Aqua Jet because it knows that it's dead, potentially, so it doesn't even bother Poison Fanging. You're gonna use Fake Out, let's go Sizzlipede. Nice Fake Out. Oh, Poison Touch! You bastard. Give me your berry. Asshole. Actually, doesn't this thing have Bind? Okay, it doesn't, never mind. I was like, that could have been actually kind of dangerous for us. Go into Natu. Defense fell, doesn't care, or we don't care. We kill. We can probably just stay in here, actually, on Eggy. Yeah, the most this can do is like some damage with fucking, I kind of do want to eat this thing's berry, but our Bug Bite Pokemon is now out of commission. We could also just Leer this down, actually. Why don't we just do that? That makes this a lot easier. Leech Seed, cringe. Actually, just cringe. Alright, let's go into one of our grass types. Go into Gossifleur, make this thing slower. Nice Bullet Seed. I'm gonna get your speed all the way down to 0 here. Yeah, this thing is now slower than everything we have. And I guess we can like sing. Yep. Can we survive a switch to this? This is using Confusion. That's a bit risky. Yeah, let's not. Let's just go Ape. I think it's at -2 defense. Ember's still the most damage though. Let's see how fucked we get by Oranberry Harvest here. You can get extremely fucked by this. Very much screwed. Cringe. Cringe. Oh my god, don't do this to me again. Come on. Don't be cringe. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your Honor. He's being cringy. Your Highness. Your scrumbly-tude, please. He's being... Ow. He's being cringy. Thank you. There wasn't really an issue, but it could have become one. This thing can just like if you get insanely unlucky, this guy does just like wipe you. He's just cringe like that. Nadiba. Honestly, would have been happy to try that as an encounter. I like Nadiba a lot. It's apparently like kind of decent in this game. I'm pretty sure it gets fake out. It gets like, I think it gets like double screens. It might get Baton Pass. Like one of the only Pokemon to get Baton Pass or something. I don't know. Still garbage though. Still not a good Pokemon because it is still in fact Lediva. Which saddens me greatly. Oh yeah, its stats are still absolute garbage, but it has a pretty interesting move pool. Let me check it quickly because now you've intrigued me. Hold on. Where's Lediva? There you go. So yeah, Rattled, it's fine. Early Bird, yeah, this thing gets Reflect, Light Screen, Safeguard, Defog, Tailwind's nice. Encore. Oh yeah, Encore, never mind. This thing is amazing. Encore, U-turn, oof. It literally does not matter what kind of stats you have. If you have Encore, you're amazing. Encore is like that's the move. In Nuzlocke, Encore is so busted. Forcing a Pokemon to use one move, insane. Literally insane. Lets you just completely like win anything at any time. I was about to say, does it evolve now? Okay, doesn't evolve yet. Flame Wheel, let's go. This is a mixed ape, right? 26 attack, 24 special attack. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong Pokemon. So this was neutral nature. Oh yeah, this is like a fully mixed, like fully perfect. In that case, we have no real reason to keep Ember, because Flame Wheel is just better, I guess. It would have been nice actually to have like a special move just to hit things with every now and again. Evolved. Inferno, low sweep, let's go, lower speed. Let's get rid of Scratch, I guess. Let's get Sizzpeed leveled up. Bite, I'll take that, it's more damage. Goodbye Wrap. Never necessary, never good. Ever. Trust me. There's probably some fight in which that comes in handy. Feint Attack, hey! Dark type move, hits without ever missing. Do we want to get rid of Tackle? Kinda, yeah. We can replace it with Secret Power later. Not it doesn't evolve yet. Does it get any interesting moves? Lucky Chin. Is that the one that prevents crits? That's not actually that bad. Hold on. I could see that coming in useful. For like specific fights. Air Slash. Hey. That's actually a good move. That might make this thing useful against Brawly just by itself. Physical move for Ponyta, hell yeah. And Fire Spin, which I might as well learn. Now the important part. This is for all the Mambo Jumbos. The Mimja Bimjas. Please don't give me Pancham. Don't give me Timber. I just ask you because Pancham sucks ass and I don't want it, and because every run I get Timber. It's a 20% chance encounter of like 4 20% chance encounters. Please just give... I am so happy with Makuhita here. I am most happy with Stuffle, but like, please just don't give me Timber. Oh my fucking god. Every run, every single run, I don't get a break from this thing. It's the same Pokemon. Every time. This area has like 7 encounters, by the way. 7. Timber is not even that common. This is such like a statistical anomaly. am angry. Let me just take my anger out on this thing. It's not even a bad Pokemon, okay? It's just that I never get ones. This thing is so IV dependent, and I never get ones with good IVs or a good ability. I never get a good one, and it's so annoying. Alright. Give me... Wait, actually, do I need to fish on the other route first to make this one better? No, I don't. These have different encounter tables. Give me Spheal, because I have never used Spheal, and it gets Fake Out, and I like Fake Out. Or just give me Shell Armor, Choodle. Just give me Shell Armor, Choodle. Just do it. Just Shell Armor, Choodle. Choodle. Just have it Shell Armor. Come on, Shell Armor. Don't give me Strong Jaw again. Don't do it. You know you want to give it to me. What's your name gonna be? Your name is gonna be Chewtail. There we go, Chewtail. And I know I'm gonna get a fucking horsey here. I know I'm gonna. Please. Just give me one that has like special attack and speed, just for once. Or if you're really based, really based, give me the fucking early Kingdra. Give me the Dragon Scale Horsey. There's the Horsey, of course, it's every time. There's 3 encounters on this route, by the way. I've never seen any other one than Horsey. Never, not once. Actually, I think I've once seen Carvana here, and Carvana was awful. It was terrible Pokemon. Get in the ball, come on. I am not here to play games. I need to see your special attack stat. That's what I'm here for. I am here to play games, actually, now that I think about it. Your name is gonna be... There's no good way to split this name up. Horse... Horsey. There we go. Perfect. Why? I don't know why I went for this nickname. It's not even really a theme. I'm just like throwing out names. I also forgot to grab the heart scale. God damn it. That's fine. Good IVs, perhaps? Would you like to give me some good stats? Surely these are good stats, right? If these don't have good stats, I'm banning someone. I don't know who. They might not even exist yet. I'll rename it Failure if it doesn't have good stats. Okay, let's start with you. Okay, it is Guts. And it is Lonely. This is the first good Timber I've had. Plus attack, not sheer force. You know what? We take it. Actually, first Timber that wants to prove me wrong. That Timber can in fact be useful. You know what? You're the only good one. Screw... Now I feel bad for the nickname. I should change the nickname. Ah, it's Strong Jaw. Of course, it's Strong Jaw. And it's bold. This thing is fucking terrible. Holy shit, yeah. That's a terrible, terrible Dreadnought. Aw, that sucks, man. This thing's attack is really important. This is, like, god-awful. The speed's nice. This thing is surprisingly fast, but I just don't know how much it's gonna get done. And we have Swift Swim. Careful. Every time. Look at this. This is not normal. This is genuinely not normal. Like, again, terrible speed, minus special attack. I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? We're changing some nicknames. You know what? You are now Screw You. You get the new name. At least Dreadnought is still Dreadnought. Like, at least I'm still gonna get a Dreadnought out of it. I don't even know what I'm gonna get out of you. Disappointment. Screw you specifically. Okay. And you know what? Timber gets a real name. You get a real name. Your name is gonna be... Your name is gonna be Tim? Nope. Can I type, please? Tim? Tim? Brrr. There we go, perfect. I said I would name it Failure. Ah, you know what, you're right. I will name it Failure. That's better, actually. Every fucking time. This is all on VOD. I'm not even, like, everything I'm talking about here with these fucking terrible stats on Horsey every fucking run. It's all documented, you can check it. So I think Dexa is, like, personally... The ROM hack I downloaded, this version of Run&Bun just doesn't have good Seadras. They just aren't a thing in this ROM hack. In specifically my version of this game, they just aren't a thing. I'm being punished personally. God, not a single shell armor. Not a single shell armor mon really hurts though. Normally at this point I have Groddle, but since I'm not doing turtle runs, we'll see. We'll see. It also sucks that Timber is gonna be far less useful in gym battles because you get healed before gym battles, so you don't get to like pre-status with burn or whatever. But it's fine. You know what? All in all, these encounters are actually pretty decent. I'm really happy with them. They're you know what? I don't want to say they're decent. They're interesting. I have very interesting encounters this time around. No Krogunk is weird. Normally I have a Krogunk. Gossifleur is amazing. I'm really happy to be using it again. I'm happy with Deerling. Most Route 1 encounters are kind of garbage otherwise. Ponytail's like meh. Xatu, I'm excited to try. I've never tried it. Like lots of interesting stuff. Lots of really wacky tobacky things. And lots of grass types. We have 3 grass types. Yeah, we're gonna see... Oh yeah, we're gonna die horribly. Absolutely, we're gonna die horribly. But I certainly am gonna try not to make that happen. I'm certainly gonna try to have like a real run going on by the end of this. Because I think, at the very least, I'm gonna have an interesting run going on. Because it's gonna be a new experience. But yeah. I would say shorter stream, but we are streaming for over an hour, which is more than I usually do, actually. My stream length has been slowly getting longer and longer. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Always very fun. I meant originally to work on a video today. I didn't do that. But tomorrow I will release a new video. Potentially about the Bile Titan. That's a script I was working on. I might see if I can finish that tomorrow. Because I've been wanting to do more Helldiver stuff. Or more Pokemon stuff. I don't know. I want to try a new video editing software. So whatever I do will mostly be just like testing for that. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.